All I'm saying is that I could see you going away with him.
No, you're accusing me of having an affair.
No, those are your words, Christy.
Yeah, but that's your world, Jim, not mine.
What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? Why don't you just say it? Huh? Say it.
Just because you couldn't stay faithful doesn't mean I can't.
You understand how irregular it is. A young boy with untreated broken bones.
Yeah.
And why it might bring up the question of abuse in the home.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the case.
Your husband never lost his temper with the boys?
No.
Never once during his drinking days? Never once with you?
No, you know he's going to be home soon.
I thought you said he just left. Takes more than 10 minutes to buy a funeral suit.
So at night, he's just a regular dog.
Yep. He'll chew up a shoe and get in the trash. He's just a regular dog.
You swat him when he's bad?
No. I never hit him. I don't believe in hitting a dog.
Me neither.
Yep. Dogs and kids should never be hit. That's my philosophy.
That's good.
What do you think your dad say about that?
I don't know.
Your dad used to drink a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Mine too. Did he ever hit you when he was drinking, you or your brother?
No.
You sure? Because if he did, I'm never going to tell him you said so.
He didn't, but he did hit Rocky.
Is that your dog? The one we found yesterday?
Yeah.
Allison, if he hit you in the past, or if he is now, I can help you.
No, he never has. And I wish I had taken Ben to the emergency room when he said that his arm was hurting. But we didn't have the insurance, and we didn't have the money.
Kept barking at my dad.
How come?
He was stupid. He wouldn't do what my dad said.
Then what'd your dad do?
Hit him on the head till he stopped moving.
You're still talking about Rocky, right? You're not talking about the way your dad hit your brother?
Jake, come in now.
Hey, listen, Jake, look at me. If you know what happened to your brother, you gotta tell me.
I gotta go.
I don't know what we're going to find here. The crime scene didn't.
Where do you think you brought the body in from?
North side of the steel picket fence. There's a spot. He could have gone under it.
The crime scene checked the pickets for any snagged material. A piece of shirt, blood.
They did. They got nothing. A Russo and Selway.
Nothing off the canvas.
Talk to the DOA's mom and brother again?
Yeah, the youngest son said the father killed the family dog.
Well, that shines a light on him.
Yeah, but it won't put him away for killing this kid. We're gonna have another conversation with the dad.
And with what for leverage? He ain't just gonna go.
Look, we talked to the younger brother's teacher about possible abuse. She said the kid was coming to school with bruises.
Why didn't she report that? She said it didn't seem that out of the ordinary, else she would have.
She only mentioned it in light of the brother being killed.
So we got abuse in the house across the board.
You think the mother was a participant?
Nah, she's too much of a mouse. She can't look you in the eye.
Well, then she closed her eyes to it. And she's been lying to us all day, so I know where I'd get my leverage from. I know how I'd get it.
Thanks. Here's your tea, Mrs. Carter.
Could you please tell me what I'm doing here?
Jake's teacher thinks he's being abused in your home.
No.
She saw bruises on Jake that she thought might be abuse. He explained it all away.
Yeah, for good reason. There are explanations.
Yeah, there's explanations for his bruises, for Ben's broken bones, for the dog your husband beat to
My
death.
husband did... He didn't beat the dog to death. Who told you that?
Your son Jake, he witnessed it.
He's wrong.
Did you witness it too?
No.
Did you witness your husband beat your son Ben to death?
Of course not.
You're lying, and you've been lying to us all day.
That tells us you're either too scared to talk, or you were involved.
I would never hurt my son.
Then you let your husband hurt him. That makes you complicit. That means your son Jake can be taken from you and put into a foster home.
Please don't do that. I can't lose Jake too, please. Please.
We don't want to do this to you, Allison. But we will. We know your husband killed Ben. And we also know that if you don't tell us the truth about it, one of these days, the same thing that happened to Ben, being bludgeoned to death and dumped like garbage, that's going to happen to Jake.
Oh, my God. Allison, let us help you.
Those guys had it rough. Yeah, I bet. But guys, I've been through hell today.
You got a bad temper, don't you?
Only when I drank.
When your kid leaves his toy on the floor?
Well, I don't know where this stuff is coming
You
from.
didn't walk out of your bedroom to piss that night and step on Ben's toy?
What is wrong with you?
But you didn't grab him out of bed and put his face on the ground where his toy was and smash him on the back of the head with the nearest thing to your hand?
Like an old tape deck that was sitting on the bottom shelf of the bookcase in the hall for the last 2 years.
Is my wife here? Can I talk to her?
Allison is past being intimidated. She's going to testify against you, and Jake will too, and bye-bye, you're going away.
How do you want to do your time, Lloyd? Marked man or in segregation?
Your choice.
I didn't mean to kill him.
Just want to shake him up.
I told him 100 times, put your stuff. I haven't adjusted well since prison. I got assaulted there and then they're raped.
And the beatings before prison?
I got beat 1,000 times worse than that growing up, and I never keeled over and turned blue. Damn it!
So, first week back.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you something. Are you doing this?
No. Would you like me to?
That's your call.
How did it go today?
Well, I had some major worries about how I'd be able to perform my duties. But I'll be damned if I'm not 10 times the detective I was before.
And your new CO?
He was frosty in the beginning. But by the end of the day, he said to me, and this is a quote, he said, "I feel like you're the son I never had."
Yeah. Okay. Are you done?
Listen, the only reason I'm here is that it's a condition of my
No, I understand that, but regardless of whether you want to be here or not, I still have to make some kind of report as to your state of mind. You understand? Okay? With that said, what we talk about, the content, that's confidential.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, okay. Well, then, when I make my report, I'm just going to have to say that you're uncooperative and that you're exhibiting and you're attempting to mask obvious signs of post-traumatic stress and that you're paranoid. Why don't you just tell me how you're feeling, Jim?
How do you think you'd feel if you were in my shoes? Huh?
Aren't you scared?
Of what? Failing? Not being able to connect with people the way you used to? Being pitied? Not wanting your anger to boil over when it starts to heat up? Afraid that all the people